We've seen an explosion in the Fed balance sheet from, the last 15 years, where we were below 1 trillion and now we're up to 8 trillion, right? Crossing 8 trillion for the first time last week. They have that much money in the economy that they now have to unwind at some point, right? That's absurd. And that's how they've propped up this market. Take away that accommodation and see how strong the economy is. Just take it away. Raise the interest rates to the natural level and see how strong your economy is, right? How are people going to pay back their debt if interest rates spike 5% overnight? It would be devastating, right? So you have a strong economy whenever you have 0% interest rates and the Fed's buying corporate bonds. Okay, well, you probably got a big player stepping in, suppressing all economic reality, right? So when you suppress economic reality, you might have something that looks like a good economy. But you can't suppress economic reality forever, just like you can't hold a beach ball underneath the water forever. You have to let it go. Things have to move back to normalcy at some point. They say, well, the stock market's up big over the last 20 years. Well, yeah, it is. Look at this. The Fed's literally buying corporate bonds. They were doing that. They stopped doing that recently, but they had been for months. They were just buying they're just buying ETFs. Well, gosh, that's going to push up prices, So anyway, so they got this $8 trillion headache that they have to unwind somehow. And they built up $4.5 trillion from the 2008 crash. They went from about 1 trillion to about 4.5 trillion. And look how little they unwound of that. Just as they were trying to unwind it, we had this market crash and they had to step in and then double the balance sheet again, right? So now they got to unwind this.